Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how to transform your BMW's interior for like 40 bucks. Getting rid of all the wood grain. You can see I already did the center console, but not the rest. So we're going to do the rest today, but first I want to move the car up in the shade. So if you've been around for a while, you probably know that in my previous BMW, which was the e90 325i, that I hydro dipped the interior. Yeah, lighting's not very good here. So that came out pretty good, but after a while it started to get kind of chipped up and stuff. So on this one, I'm gonna wrap it. And wrapping interior pieces is not very difficult. You'll mess up the first 4 or 5 pieces. So I ordered extra vinyl and I just kept redoing and doing one until I got it perfect. And then I went ahead and did the center console, which in my opinion turned out almost perfect. There's not really anything wrong with it. And I've never really wrapped anything before except for these interior pieces. And I've done that door piece and that door piece and that little trim piece. But today we're going to do the hardest part, which is right here. The center console's easy. It looks more difficult than it is. The center console is like the easiest piece. So I'm going to pull it out, and all you do really is you can use like a trim tool back here, but I just take a small screwdriver, pop it out. Don't do this on other cars, but BMW interiors aren't exactly the best quality as far as their assembly, and that's another thing I worry about in like 5-10 years, how these E90s are gonna be as far as rattles. Because watch how easy this comes out. It's almost comical how easy the interiors come apart. It's funny, kind of scary compared to like Audi trim, but whatever. I like BMWs. So you know what? We'll do this door piece first. And then once I pop it out, I just take my fingers along here, and that's it. And a plastic pry tool would be better for this, but you can just pry on it. Okay, so you saw it pop out just with my screwdriver, prying real gentle. So now you just wiggle it and move it around, and the sequence number thing from when it was made will fall out. It's out. Now what you want to do is, there's a plug on the stop start button, and it's not long enough to get behind there and film. So I'm just gonna unplug it, and I'll show you the plug when I'm done. Actually, first we're gonna unplug right here, the thing for the traction control. So just use your thumbnail, or not your thumbnail, your fingernail. There's one plug, and then on the bottom, hopefully there's light. I've got an LED light on in here and it's sunny, but just pop the next plug out. And now for the stop start button, all you do is you grab the ends of the plug and see this little tab, you push those in. So you take the 2 tabs and you just push them, and it unplugs. So now the whole thing is out. And now to get the stop start button out, I said that weird, stop start button, you take this little tab and you squeeze it like this, and you just work it out and push. And mine, you can see the trim's pretty bad, like how it's all white along the edges here. I ordered a little chrome ring that goes there on eBay, just because a button's like 40 bucks even for a used one. So I'm just going to put a little ring over it. So there's two 8mm nuts that hold the vent on. The candle there, and then what you run into, and how I do them, is I go along here and just kind of pry them. And you gotta hold the vent as you do it. And you'll hear it make clicks. I don't know if my mic's good enough to pick that up, but you'll kind of hear it click. And I just so I take it and I flip it around, and there's no way for you to see in the camera on the other side, but it's got those same things. And I just keep pulling it like this and working it, and they'll pop out. And there you go. Once you get the other side, you can really just kind of pull it and pry it. Just when you're pulling and prying it without doing all the clips on the other side, just do it at your own risk and be careful. Some of these cars are old, have a lot of miles, have been sitting in the sun, they're more brittle. Mine's an 11 and has 48,000 miles. So I have like the newest, lowest mile E90 you can have. So the plastic's not as brittle. But the right way to do it is to pop all the clips on the one side like I did, and then you want to go in there and pop the other side, all of them. But I just kind of pried it as you saw, which you can do, but just remember, if you've got like an 06 maybe, it's going to be 5 years older, plastic gets brittle, so just be careful. So now we've got this piece, which is the same deal. It's got two of those clips here, and it's got two of those clips here. Alright, so what's next is pulling the steering wheel trim, which is easy. It's 3 screws. We'll use our same Torx T20 for the trim screws, just like that. So I'm going to take those out real quick off camera to help save some time. Alright, so this is wrapped and in. I just put the 3 screws back in. Do like a cinematic camera moving around with music thing at the end to show.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Thank you, Asian lady. I don't know if you guys heard that, but now I just put my stop start button in like that, so I can go to work, and I'll finish this video up tomorrow, upload it then for you, show you everything done, and thank you for, actually I shouldn't do the outro now because it's not done, it's just done for today. My neighbor's mowing, so it's going to be kind of loud. Let's get in the car here. But I'm going on vacation for 4 or 5 days, and I'm leaving in like 20 minutes. So I'm going to put this trim back in, even though the sound's going to be bad. And I wrapped it. I ended up not filming me wrapping it because I just had to keep moving the camera to get any good angle. And it would have been a bad shot anyway, so I'll just have the other wrapping content. Plus the video would have been super long. So what I do first is gonna unhook the stop start button again, which I've been using temporarily. Alright, so I'm really happy right now. I got super lucky on this piece. I was able to just stick my fingers in here and catch the plugs. I did not even have to use the needle nose, so that's awesome. Now I'm going to plug in the stop start button, which is just as easy as pushing this behind here, which the cable's so short there's no way I'm gonna be able to show this on camera. So now that that is plugged in, I have it kind of set, so I'm just gonna push, and don't be afraid to kind of shove this trim, it fits kind of tight. So alright, so it's in, my interior is done. And I'll show you something I did. I'm still waiting on that little stainless steel chrome ring thing, but I just threw some vinyl in real quick and wrapped right here. And I scraped off as much of that old finish as I can, but the vinyl still looks pretty bad over, I don't even know if the camera picks it up, but it bugs me in person over where the little bits still were. And I'm just doing it temporarily because I think it looks weird with this matching this and then just this ring. But that's just a temporary thing. I sort of kind of want to try and wrap this shift knob. I don't know if this comes off, but I'm gonna get a ZHP shift knob anyway. So now I'll kind of take some pictures, show you what the interior looks like. I think it looks awesome. It brightened the car up a lot. Alright guys, so I jumped in the back seat. Now I can show you everything, get a full view. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.